This one takes a wild twist and turn, almost like we're on a roller coaster. And while we're talking about roller coasters and everything like that, the conversation in this interview that we have to go through involving Shia LaBoeuf, or Shia the Beef, as I like to call him, actually underrated actor. Goodness gracious, there's some wild twists and turns and a lot of things that are up for interpretation. So before we go into this article, if you like anything you see here on this channel, please hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate you. Volpix is over there. She moved up a notch on my belt. That puts her on notch 1. So without further ado, let's go ahead into this and see what exactly happened. He was arrested again in New Orleans. I know we didn't report on the first time that he was arrested, but during the Mardi Gras celebration, he was arrested for getting into an altercation with 2 people at a bar. He was arrested again in New Orleans on battery charge amid recent comments denying the drinking problem. We have to unpack all of this, so don't worry, you're along for the ride. And I appreciate everyone who goes along on this ride. Don't worry, it won't break down like Tiano's Bayou. The actor was also arrested on February 17th during Mardi Gras after he allegedly fought with 2 men. Allegedly, they were, damn well in New Orleans that they have cameras in absolutely every bar. There's the man himself, actually a very talented actor, but he's got some demons because he started out as a child actor. All child actors have demons, especially when they go raised to prominence in that fashion. But here's something that his lawyer is going to bring up. According to Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office records, LaBoeuf was taken into custody Saturday and charged with 1 additional misdemeanor count of simple battery. Now, his attorney spoke out. Sarah Chervinsky, it said that after learning that the police had issued a new arrest warrant Friday, he voluntarily turned himself into the Orleans Police Parish Jail. Goodness gracious. Yes, everything in the South, whenever you're Cajun, I'm from Louisiana, things just kind of run into each other. Maybe that's why I have this speech impediment. According to the Associated Press, now no regular person will be required to post over $100,000 in bonds and be jailed 2 separate times for 1 misdemeanor accident. And that's kind of like a double jeopardy type of case. You can't be charged twice for the same offense. But apparently they're adding on. Stravinsky said, just as he does not deserve preferential treatment. Well, that's a base lawyer statement. I don't know where they're going with that, but Mr. LaBeouf also does not deserve to be treated more harshly by the police and courts just because he's a public figure. This is the dichotomy of all this kind of stuff. Is it because he has basically public ignominied himself whenever he put the bag on his head as performative art, and also has been a part of the Transformers franchise, a part of a lot of franchises, and has made a name for himself, even Stevens, Holes, all kinds of stuff that he's been in. But why is he being charged twice after he's already been released for the exact same incident? That's something that needs to come to light. It began during Mardi Gras earlier this month. LaBeouf was arrested February 17th, which is how long ago? Well, 28 minus 17, 9 days ago, following an altercation at our bar in the Faubourg Marini. Yes, that is how you, or Faubourg Marini. That's how you pronounce that. It's Cajun French, guys. You're going to have to get used to it. Authorities said he became aggressive and allegedly fought with 2 men, both of whom told police he assaulted them. So why are they adding another charge on to another charge? LaBoeuf is accused of punching 1 bartender multiple times and striking another in the face. What does strike mean, though? This is where we get into legal terms, and this is where anytime I argue with a woman or a manager or anybody else, I'm just like, well, technically, in a technicality, striking another in the face could just be like, I'm stretching and you walked in the way. Now, obviously, that's not what happened here. Don't take it that way. I'm not that fucking stupid, so don't take it that way. But striking another in the face, this would all be on security camera, so just pull the security camera footage and then you'll have that for your evidence in court. You can see exactly what happened. He also allegedly shouted homophobic slurs during the incident. Based ass man. Based as fuck. I would say the same thing. He does go on to explain that, though. Don't worry, guys. You don't say it just for the sake of saying it, unless you're me. He was later taken to a local hospital for undisclosed injuries, so I guess they lost the fight. And after being released, he was formally charged with 2 counts. Then why is there another count? In an interview, he said, "It's not nice to hurt people ever. It's fucking lame. People got hurt. I got to deal with that. I'm not going to deal with that in full. I'll eat it all." Well, that's not very homophobic. That sounds very homo. He'll eat it all. He'll eat all the dick. It was on me. It's not on them. It's on me. I messed up. Okay, all the jokes that are going through my head, I have to stop and actually pay attention. When asked if he takes responsibility, he says 1,000%. But then he has to give his side of the story. And this is what happens. Anytime there's an altercation, I don't know if Louisiana, I haven't lived there in about 8 years. I did born and raised there, but I haven't lived there in about 8 years. I don't know if it's a mutual combat state. I know Texas is. I know Colorado is, especially in Denver. I've seen that too many times. Police will just come out and be like, "Y'all both agree to mutual combat? All right, fight. No weapons. When one's down, we'll be the refs, basically." I don't know if Louisiana is. My side is this. My behavior, bullshit. I got to deal with that. Does that mean I got to go to rehab again? I'm just not into it, bro. Well, I don't think anybody's really into rehab, especially when you're a substance abuser and you're gone too far down that lane. I don't think my answers are there. If I genuinely did, I'd go. But we can't trust you because if you're a substance abuser, then you're not in your right mind. So I'm kind of against them whenever it, I'm against this line of logic or illogic. I don't think I have a drinking problem. I think I have a different problem. I'm going to address it. As long as he goes and gets help, like go get a CT scan, like go get this figured out. And if he actually follows through with it, then that will foster respect for him. But it is also Mardi Gras. If you guys have ever been to Mardi Gras, it's literally debauchery on every street corner, on every there's women throwing up inside of their high heels and then putting them back on and stumbling through the streets. So shit happens. Now, police are usually equipped for it. The Fury actor said he believes he has a small man complex. I don't know how tall he is. Explaining, I think it's something that has to do with anger and ego more so than my drinking. And that's where the child actor comes in because he did rise to prominence at such a young age. I completely agree that he's going to have an ego problem. Anger, that his dick wasn't bigger in that Lars Trier, Lars von Trier movie. Although apparently that was a stunt double. That's where I'm at now on my journey. I'm trying to navigate it. When asked what triggered his anger, he said, "I'll be honest with you, big gay people are scary to me." Well, we know a couple of bears. I'm standing by myself and 3 gay dudes are next to me touching my leg. I get scared. I'm sorry if that's homophobic, then I'm that. You're not. No, that's sexual assault. And this is where the tables turn. This is where that roller coaster, like, oh, I took a wild turn. Well, we hitting 4Gs right now. It's okay because depending on your worldview, a lot of people don't like aberrant behavior and straight people don't agree with being gay. And if someone comes up to you, especially, let's just take it to heterosexual terms. If someone touches you and that is unwanted touching and they're touching your leg, yeah, you're probably going to get feisty. If another woman came into this office right here, first of all, I don't know how she got in the house because everything's locked and Miss Maltese at work. But if another woman came into this house and was just like started touching me, I'd be like, "Get the fuck off, bitch." Obviously, I can overpower you, but if another man did it, it's like, "Oh, I gotta pump out that shotgun. Get the fuck out. You don't touch me. I don't want this touching." So I agree with him on this. If this is exactly what happened, like I said, police officers, do your due diligence and go get the fucking security cams. Now, ask whether that situation happens. Officers he said it occurred only once, and that's why I got arrested. I am wrong for touching anyone ever. They're wrong for touching you if that actually happened. And that's the end of my statement on this whole shit. Well, succinct enough. Succinct enough. Do I agree with him? I don't fucking know, because I don't know the actual true evidence. I just know his side of the statement and the police's side of the statement. What apparently happened from one side of the aisle to the other side of the aisle. However, if it is how Shia LaBeouf said it happened, then I back him 100%. Punch that motherfucker in the face. Even though I don't like MGK. Do you guys like anything you see here on the channel? Please hit the like button. Say whatever you want to down in the comment section below. This is Malty from Alpha Malty. We love you. We will see you tomorrow on the live stream, 7:45 Central Time, 8:45 Eastern. Please feel free to drop through. You can basically say whatever you want, as long as it's in the GD word, and you can't say a racial slur in the comment section, but you could say whatever the fuck you want. Roast everything. And have a great day. Goodbye.